I'm back now.
Mm, bro,
Did Matthew come back?
thought you, nah, bro, I thought you cut off mine, dude. Damn, nigga. Laid my ass down and everything. Look at me.
That's what you messed up.
Oh, fuck.
Should have texted. If you never got a reply, then I would have went to sleep.
Bro, I was supposed to try to do that shit. But you
Bro,
right.
you have your phone legit not even a step away from you.
It's
If not,
actually in my
it's
hand. I'm watching the video.
exactly. If not, it's on your
Shit.
bed. My phone is always like a reach, like a long reach away. Because I always keep it on a
Mm,
charger away from me.
mm. So,
Otherwise, I'm gonna be on it. I mean, I only do that when when I need to go to sleep. Not on the weekends, boy. I got that thing in hand watching videos until I fall
shit.
asleep.
You know when you just like, nah, I'm fucking tired of holding my phone.
Yeah, you gotta
Drop
lean it
that
up.
shit.
Nah, I'll be leaning it up against my controller.
Yeah, something. But once I put the phone down, you know I'm lights out, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Turns around to Michael standing there. He shoots in his direction, but he disappears, taking a tow truck and crashing through the garage doors, causing a huge explosion on the way out. Then it's Halloween night in Haddonfield once again. Jamie and Rachel going out trick-or-treating, while Loomis makes it to town, enlisting the new Sheriff Meeker to shut down the town and get everyone off the streets. But some locals aren't so sure about the shutdown, and decide to form a posse of drunken armed rednecks to patrol the town themselves. Vigilante style. Loomis and the sheriff find Rachel and Jamie out in the streets, and good thing too, as Michael wasn't too far behind. Back at the police station, they're horrified to find everyone dead, and have no choice but to get the help of the posse, who don't exactly prove themselves useful when one face-to-face by Michael, and they blow the unseen person to absolute hell. And it turns out it's just some random guy they knew called Ted that they murdered in a hail of bullets. Well, strike one for vigilante justice. Sheriff Meeker decides to barricade everyone at his house and wait for the state police. But Michael is already in the house, so they actually trap themselves inside with the killer.
Oh
Once
my.
he kills the officer stationed at the door, found by Rachel's friend, who gets a shotgun rammed through her, pinning her through a wall. Boy, he's
Damn.
strong. After poking another guy in the face to death, the girls escape to the roof, and Rachel ties the little Jamie to the ground with a rope until Michael pops up slashing at them, causing her to lose her grip, hanging onto the roof of the house for dear life. He keeps stabbing at her and she plummets to the earth. Jamie distressingly finding her not moving. Loomis appears whisking Jamie away to her school, believing it will be safe there. It's not, as a momentarily blonde Michael emerges, tossing Loomis away, leaving Jamie on her own until Rachel reappears and blasts him with a fire extinguisher. The security alarm blaring outside lures the posse to the school, the girls explaining to them that he's inside. Rather than try to fight him though, they decide to take the girls out of town to safety. But Michael kicks the ride on the back of the truck, killing everyone, then going for the driver, tearing his face off, sending the truck swerving out of control. Rachel grabs the wheel, unceremoniously tossing Earl's body out of the door onto the road, and tries to get Michael off the roof, then slams on the brakes, launching him off. But he's right back to his feet as more police approach in the distance. Rachel plows right into Michael at full speed, sending him hilariously through the air like a ragdoll. Jamie decides for some reason to get out of the truck and approaches Michael's body, holding his hand, as the others yell for her to stay away. He gets to his feet, and everyone opens fire, sending Michael backwards into a hole, a pile of crap falling on top of him. Well, I guess that's good enough to call him dead for now. At least for Loomis, saying he's in hell where he belongs. Though Michael's inevitable return isn't their only concern. Seeing Rachel and Jamie reunited with their parents at home, her foster mother Darlene offers to draw Jamie back. And suddenly we're in another masked POV that approaches Darlene, stabbing her with a pair of scissors. Loomis runs upstairs, horrified to see Jamie in his clown costume clutching the bloody scissors. Loomis is about to shoot her until the sheriff takes his gun away as others join them, leaving us with the haunting idea of sweet little Jamie taking up the Myers family killing trade. 5 unfortunately doesn't go in this direction, bringing us more Michael, but also developing that psychic connection concept between him and his niece hinted at in 4. Immediately following Halloween 4, Michael is still alive, yet seriously seriously injured after getting shot up and falling into a hole. This time, the cops also throwing down dynamite as well, blowing the whole thing to hell. Just as Michael escapes from the tunnels, fell into a river and letting the current take him away. He washes ashore at some random guy's cabin deep in the woods. Michael tries to attack the man, choking him, but loses his strength falling to the ground. At least he was kind of injured after all that. Or maybe he just needed a nice long nap, because we pick up almost exactly 1 year later on October 30th, 1989, where Jamie has been put in a hospital and is clearly affected by her previous experience, continuing to suffer from nightmares as well as losing her voice due to the trauma that she went through. Also now, Jamie is much more psychically connected to Michael than seen before, perhaps as a result of holding his hand at the end of force, seeing Michael don his mask before killing him, and she is physically affected by what she sees, convulsing violently as Michael kills. And Loomis believes this connection could somehow help them in finding Michael, trying to get Jamie to reveal to him what she's seen. The next time it happens, when Michael reemerges in the old neighborhood, getting closer to her sister Rachel, Jamie is able to get across the
What?
saying her dog's
Messiah, tell me how it says on a Voyage of Despair, my highest round is 14, bro.
Michael was waiting in the closet and killed Rachel.
That was that map that I told you about, bro. The easiest one, bro. That's not cool. They just got rid of that whole thing we did. That's so gay.
That's fucked up.
Stopping his interrogation for now, sending him back to the Myers house. Michael isn't home, but someone else arrived outside. A mysterious man clad in all black with a thorn tattoo symbol on his wrist. The same briefly seen on Michael's wrist earlier at the cabin too. Elsewhere, Michael decides to have some of his favorite kind of fun, setting his sights on Rachel's friends, killing the douchebag Mike with a rake, first slashing his precious car before stabbing him in the face with it. He then ridiculously dons a different mask and picks up his date Tina in a sweet ride. Of course, he says nothing at all, just sits there, even getting a nice smooch. Maybe he's thinking, hey, this is much nicer than killing people, seeing they're being watched from a distance by the man in black. Who is this guy anyway? Worried about Tina, Jamie.
Yeah, every other map that we did, we only got to the
time before Michael kills
10th
her.
round.
Gets her voice back too. Hooray! But that's not going to stop Tina and her buddies from going to their big Halloween party at a remote farm. And one of the kids, Spitz, has chosen the worst costume imaginable. That of Michael Myers, which they used to create a bunch of false scares of him pretending to be Michael, but oops, just a prank. Then the real Michael shows up, pitchforking the kid in the back while they're about to get funky. Jamie and her friend Little Billy show up at the farm just in time to see Michael driving the Camaro after Tina. Well, I guess if you can't run, that is one way to go faster. And upon seeing the kids, changes directions. Billy almost getting mowed down, then going after Jamie only to crash into a tree, which is only a minor inconvenience, as he steps out completely unharmed. Not even a rip in his jumpsuit or anything. He immediately shuffles towards Jamie. Tina jumps in to save the day, but ends up getting stabbed and killed instead. At least she buys enough time for Meeker and Loomis to show up and take Jamie to safety. Loomis yelling out in the woods to meet them at his old home. The police set up shop there, but after a call about a break-in nearby, pretty much everyone leaves, undoing any of the safety they were going for in the first place. But Loomis realizes that only now, with the house empty, will Michael come. Michael shows up moments later. Instead of calling the sheriff, Loomis decides to confront Michael himself, trying to convince him that Jamie can help him with the rage he has that causes him to kill. He almost appears to hand over his knife, but then slashes Loomis across the chest, tossing him over a railing. So much for appealing to his emotions. I think that ship sailed a couple movies back. Upstairs, the other officer, Charlie, frantically tries to put a safety ladder in place as Michael stabs and punches his way through the door. Charlie pops off a few shots at Michael that only pisses him off, killing Charlie with the ladder, pushing him out the window, hanging him. Jamie seeks refuge in a laundry chute, leading to a very intense encounter with Michael, getting the door off just as she climbs back to the top. Entering into the attic, she is greeted by a strangely ritualistic-looking sight, candles everywhere, along with the casket of a 9-year-old girl that Michael dug up. Obviously intending it for Jamie, he enters about to attack her. She asks to see his face, and Michael takes off his mask, and when looking at him, she is surprised, saying, "You look just like me." A single tear rolls down the killer's face. She tries to wipe it away. The tender gesture infuriating Michael, who flips out, stabbing at her, running into Loomis, who uses her as bait to lure Michael into a net trap. Then shoots him with a bunch of tranquilizer darts, and just to make extra sure, beats the crap out of him with a 2x4. And Michael finally stops moving. Still alive, he is taken to the local prison with the intent of transferring him to a maximum security prison. But his stay is short-lived, as the man in black approaches the police station.
Messiah, don't go to sleep, jeez.
Inside, creating total mayhem. And Jamie goes in, finding the place suspiciously quiet, officers' bodies strewn all around, and makes it to Michael's cell. Seeing the bars have been blown clear off, and Michael is gone. Obviously, thanks to the aid of the Man in Black. And it's not until Halloween 6 that we learn of the man's identity. Halloween 6 does its best to answer this question and many more concerning the origin of Michael
Just want to make sure you use up.
as well as developing the reason behind all of his killings. However, the movie has by far the most problematic production of the entire series, with the title of Curse of Michael Myers.
You gotta play zombies, boy. You need some nightmares tonight.
The producer liked it and ended up using the title. There are two very and the theatrical version released is an incoherent mess.
Bro, did you just say to nightmares?
Never really gets
Bro, you're done.
also looking at the ultimate producer's cut, which adds much more to the story. It's not necessarily good, but it does at least make a bit more sense than the released version. But hey, at least there's Paul Rudd. Here's Paul Stephen Rudd in his first role on the big screen. Welcome to Showbiz, Holly Boy. What a way to start.
Nice one, Sue. Let's go into the 14, story-wise. I think we've done really well with cliffhangers in seasons past, and this will be no different. I know that, you know, for me, it'll be some place that Dean has never been in 13 seasons.
Place that Sam's never been.
Yeah, and something that I've never done in 13 seasons.
Yeah.
Not just my character, but me personally.
I read it and I got chills, and I was like, I've been waiting for this to happen 9 years since we first kind of approached the subject of what happens with Dean's character.
Who are you?
You don't recognize me as this pretty face?
Never been, and I look forward to trying to save my brother. All right, grab holy water, double strap bullets, angel blades, because whatever we're walking into,
It's gonna suck.
My son Bobby.
I also look forward to not having to ride it and just getting to you know, like omakase to the writers.
We're
Like,
just some delivery boys.
I mean it. Like they impress
We
me
just
every
take
year.
the writer's material and deliver it to the audience.
Absolutely. I feel so blessed to trust the writers and the creative producers.
Sam? There is no more Sam.
It seems like every time a new season starts, I'm like, well, this one's probably gonna suck because we've kind of done a whole lot. And then I start reading it and start filming the episodes, going like, oh my god, like this is awesome. I love this. I'm excited about this.
That's what I thought. I think it sets us up for a pretty interesting season 14. Certainly, hitting the big 300 is something that we're looking forward to hanging our hat on. His name's Misha. Misha?
I remember we had our 100th episode.